Now, what's really important, folks, is that you see the humanity that exists within the Trump family. It's not just, they're not just a bunch of like syphilitic riddled old men, or they're not just people who want to cut Medicaid by 1/4 of its entire budget and throw children and elderly and people living in poverty and people with brain tumors. And it's not just that they want to make your health insurance so crappy that it will again bring half of the bankruptcies back because of a function of medical expenses. They're also people. And what better way to know that they're people than to take a look in their room? Let's let Ivanka show us around her New York City apartment and what's really important to her.
Ivanka recently took us inside her New York apartment for a glimpse of how she lives outside the boardroom. Here are things that she says she can't live without.
Pause it. Wait a second. Is this really from now? This has got to be old. The boardroom? What boardroom? This has got to be old. When Oprah having Ivanka on now? 3 days ago? What boardroom? She's not supposed to be in any boardroom. Yeah, this is May 12th. This is crazy. I wonder if Oprah was being held at gunpoint when she did that intro. But here it is.
In this particular room, there's a wealth of things that I cannot live without, starting with the backgammon table. This is actually sort of game central over here. I have Monopoly, I have Cranium.
Pause it. Hold on. Can we go back to that backgammon table? Look at that. That's weird. They just look at it. It's like we casually put the cards right there. Where do they play the cards? Where do they put that table? I don't buy any of it. I don't think anybody's ever played that game. There's no way. I doubt it. Where's the other die? Why is there only one die there? No. Forget it. She could totally live without that, but I want to seem human. Go ahead.
This is actually sort of game central over here.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
game
Monopoly,
central.
I have Cranium, I have Clue. Well, I'm very competitive.
Whoa. That Clue is still in the box. Still in the box. It's such a lie. So is it the Monopoly. They all are. They're all the Twisters also in the box.
They got the packaging on
They're
it.
all still shrink-wrapped. They bought it for this. They bought it for this. We got all the games here. Look I purchased them. We just had. Now, hold on for 1 second. Can we also just throw some books up there so it doesn't look like it's too done? I mean, this is so freaking manufactured. Every single one of those games are still in the shrink wrap. Continue.
Clue. Well, I'm very competitive. So even these, silly childhood games, I take rather seriously.
Pause it.
Monkeys.
You know what? I take them so seriously, I don't even take them out of the box. I'm so competitive, I don't want them worn out in any fashion.
You collect them and sell them 20 years later.
Yeah, here we go.
Rather seriously. Monkeys, somehow, I've found that I have quite a fascination with. I have all these simian things all over my apartment. I love this drunk monkey. I carted a garbage can back from somewhere in the south of France as a carry-on, and I'm very happy I did it.
Pause it. I will be willing to wager anything that she did not cart that back. And
I carted it.
I like how it's like, you can see my whole apartment, but let's just stay in this one room.
Photo albums, and then, of course, photos. Very important. I think they were probably the one thing I couldn't live without. I have a bunch of these all over my apartment, so they're a lot of fun, good memories. Digital recorder.
Digital
Can't live without
video
it.
recorder.
Now I can actually watch the television that I want to watch.
Pause it. Well, yeah, we just got this DVR thing. It's really great. You know what I noticed about this? And look, I'm not going to be in a position to judge. I don't want to judge because I can't stand my kids. But all the important things in her life are all in this like tiny, tiny room. She lives on like 4 floors of a New York City apartment. It's all in this tiny, tiny room, and none of them have to do with the children. This is just the important thing that I look at. My box of games, like, because the games up there imply like she plays them with the children, right? Of course, they're not even open. Oh my God. Oprah, I feel like Oprah I want to hear the apology from Oprah for that segment. Are you kidding me?
Oprah is currently embroiled in a very recent scandal.
Really?
Yes, because she put up a photo of herself with a woman who was pushing her dog in a stroller, as we all know is incredibly normal around here, and called it, like for Mother's Day. It's like you're a mother of a pet, and people are like, that's not being a mother.
Oh, my God.
It's really a firestorm.
Yes, that's not being a mother. How dare you, Oprah? But I like the piece where you had where you pretended like Ivanka Trump was a human being and allowed her to show off her still in the packages games.
What do you think shooting that was like from like the behind the scenes standpoint? Because they obviously let like a camera guy in the room.
That camera guy should be given a medal. Because that camera guy definitely said, no, the wrapping won't show up. The lighting is such in here. You won't see it.
Don't worry about it.
No, let's just shoot. It's great. It's great. No, it looks really good. And it really does make you look like you're having fun and with kids things. You're a little bit
It looks
frivolous.
like you're doing exactly what you say you're
I want
doing.
to give that cameraman or woman, I want to give that camera person a frickin' medal.
When I'm asked what I couldn't live without, the first thought I go to is the backgammon.
Oh, and this DVR, I finally have the ability to watch television. Can you imagine? Here I am, a billionaire, and we did not have television recording technology that has been available for over a decade. We didn't have it here yet. No, now I can finally watch television, Fox News.
It does remind me, though, obviously in her case it's ridiculous, but there was this really bizarre article that came out when Mitt Romney was running for president about how he was like, other than the car elevator, obviously, but with like day-to-day consumer goods, he had like the spending habits of somebody on like a, lower middle class budget. And he would like brag about how, I don't know apps that, cost anything or on my iPad. And the whole point of the article, which was kind of great, was like, he was essentially a walking contradiction of trickle-down economics, which is like basically like, yes, he has a lot of money, and he hoards it in this bizarre, obsessively cheap fashion, and then occasionally indulges in like hyper extravagance, which has nothing to do with the rest of the economy. But like the day in and day out of like, I'll buy more cereal, I'll buy more apps. He's just like, oh yeah, all the cereals, like, Caldor brand cereal, and I get like detergent from like Sam's, like living like almost on like a 40 grand a year budget. It's
I'm
pretty
sorry.
funny.
I'm not convinced that it wasn't like, okay, are we done now? Can we go back to the way that we really live?
I think he is so bizarre that I actually do find it plausible that he would have like private jet, car elevators, and then be like everything else could be Sam's Club.
Hi, folks. It's Sam Seder. You know me from just a minute ago. Listen, we've had a problem on YouTube. Let me make a graphic visualization. Back in March, our revenue and the ads that were monetized was a lot, like here. And now, over the course of actually within a day into April, it's down to about here. Now, this is just a artist rendering, but that's basically it. We were here, and now we're here. That's because of some YouTube thing where advertisers were concerned on being on hate sites. And of course, we're a news organization that sometimes talks about hateful people, and we got caught up in their algorithm. I thought it would be fixed by now. It's not. We need your help to keep giving you free content on YouTube. We don't have the advertiser support that we had even back, here. So we're looking for your help. Go to our Patreon site, give a couple of bucks. Literally, you could give a couple, and it would be very helpful. Head over there. Here's the link right here or down there. It's somewhere around here. Find it and go help us out. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of the show.